Hello, everyone. Today I want to be honest about my mental health. It's not good. It never has been. Not sure it ever will be. I think, you know, depression, anxiety, PTSD are things that don't really go away. And obviously we can get better at handling them. And I thought I was. you know, I was doing okay. I am doing okay. I still am. But for like a little while there, I was sort of like, I'm not even depressed anymore. Um, and that is not the case, unfortunately. Um, I thought like a change of environment would really help change my internal world. Um, but, you know, some things in life are inevitable. You can't run away from reality. And the reality is that I am depression. I am depressed. I have anxiety. I am traumatized. I have issues. And I feel like I've sort of fallen back into a sad space in my mind. Like it feels like life will always be this way. And I know that's not true, because if there's one thing about life is that it's always changing. It's constantly changing. Um, but when you're in something, it's all you can see. And that has sort of been the message of the moment, which I think I'm going to start doing as a series. Like a monthly message of the moment. So the first message of the moment that I sort of had, oh shit, now I don't remember what it was. Go back and watch my past videos to find out, because how have I forgotten? I don't even know. Okay, whatever. Let's talk about the current message of the moment. The current message of the moment is, it's about perspective, and it's about only being able to see things through your eyes, through your own experience, and how sometimes we get lost. Oh my gosh, look at this bee. Sometimes we get lost and we get stuck in places where we may not feel okay or comfortable. But maybe there's somebody that just happens to be there and save you from drowning, like this bee. Wow. Hello, Mr. B. How well can you see this bee? Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry to this bee. Bro, calm down. Just stay still for a second. But I guess that's life sometimes. Sometimes you think you're all clear. I guess that's what I was thinking. I thought like I was all fine and that like things were getting better and I was just gonna be happy now. And then you get dropped back in the water again. I'm really sorry to the bee. I didn't mean to do that. But I guess that's a lesson we all have to learn. is that life is unpredictable. Life is crazy, and I don't know how most of us aren't crazy like I am. Anyways, I think that's all I have to say, is that, you know, like, I think I just have to be honest with myself. Like, I am not living the life I want to live. Bro, what the hell is wrong with this bee? Okay, I'm gonna leave you on the ground here because you keep freaking jumping back. Don't come this way. Go the other way. Bro, stay out of the water. Not this way. Go the other way, bee. This bee just wants to swim. I need to be honest about reality. And I need to be okay with the fact that I'm, like, not okay. And I probably need to do more to try to better my life and my mental health. Like, if you jump in the water again, I swear to God. This bee is kind of like me. Like, sometimes I get so overwhelmed by things that are really outside of my control that I just keep making the same mistakes and ending up in the same position. And I really don't know how to be happy. Like, let's be real honest real quick. I have never really been happy. Like, I feel like I was kind of destined to be sad. Like, some people are happy, some people are sad. Like, I feel like my soul is kind of just sad. Like, and I am happy sometimes, and I experience the joys of life. Like, it's not all doom and gloom. But I think, like, I'm always going to be surrounded by darkness. Having such Saturnian influences, yes, I'm going to bring astrology into it. I'm stuck with the darkness. And I guess I have to be a light in the dark. Like, that's what, Venus, the brightest star, is doing there in the land of Capricorn. It's shining a light in the dark. Like, I remember one time I was talking to my sister, and I was saying how there's no hope. I think this was last year. I think this was 2024. And this is when I started sort of, like, realizing just how, like, shitty the world really is. And I was talking to my sister. I was like, there's no hope for anything. And I was just going on and on. And she said to me, maybe you're the hope. And I thought that was really stupid and annoying and fucking dumb. And I was like, shut the fuck up, Like, but looking back, like, thinking about it more now, like, maybe that is part of my purpose in life, is to bring hope, a message of hope. Like, and I'm going to bring up Miley Cyrus. One thing about me, so there's actually two things about me, is that I'm going to bring up astrology and I'm going to bring up Miley Cyrus. Miley's birth name is Destiny Hope Cyrus, because her parents believed that it was her destiny to bring hope to the world. And I feel like that's kind of T. Like, that is who she is to me. I'm not sure that's who she is to the rest of the world, but, hope is different for everyone. So I think, we all bring hope in certain ways. But I think that's sort of part of the journey of the Taurus rising. Having the 11th house of like broader things like social groups, friends, hopes and dreams, having that be Pisces, a Jupiter sign, it's kind of like etched in our destiny to have this sort of hopeful outlook on that area of life, that aspirational, communal area of life. And at this point, I'm kind of just rambling. I feel a little bit better. I've been kind of sad this week. I'm going to blame the full moon, like you do. But I think it's also just like the changing of the tides. Like Jupiter has moved into Cancer. It's facing this like square with Saturn. Full moon in Gemini. Or I guess it's in Sagittarius, but the sun's in Gemini. I have to make my Gemini video. Ugh, I hate being depressed. Like I hate that it's like hard for me to do things, even the things I want to do. I think that's really annoying. I don't think I'm gonna post this. Maybe I will. Ugh, I kind of just wish I didn't hate life so much. And I want things to get better. And I know they can. And they will if I work on it. But I'm tired. I'm too young to feel like I'm running out of time. That's a Miley Cyrus lyric. But it's true. Like, I don't know, I can't think about the future. This is unrelated, but I guess it's not really unrelated, but I just finished watching Big Mouth, the last season of Big Mouth. And at the very end, spoiler alert, there's like this future. The future's coming. And is this great white light where they don't know what's on the other side of it. And so, of course, naturally, that had me thinking about the future and how we can't see the future. I mean, some may claim they can, but the future, as far as I know, is uncertain. And that's scary. Not knowing is scary. And it's always kind of been like this for me. I've always wanted so many things from life. And my biggest fear is that I'll never achieve anything. And for like a long time, my like biggest fear, I fear that my biggest fear is coming true. Like, because I want so many different things and I can't just like choose one thing to do or to be, I'm scared that I'll never do anything. I'll never amount to anything. And I know I don't have to amount to anything. Like even just like the language of like how we talk about life is so weird and like merit and value based, and like we put value on only certain things, and it's sad. But anyways, Um, in the meantime, the bee has dried off, flown away, so I think it's time for me to fly away. So if you made it through this video, thank you so much. I appreciate you listening to me speak. Because I guess that's something I do in this life. Like, okay, I guess I'm gonna ramble a little bit more. You know, when we're talking about destiny and fate and all these things, I look to the 10th house in astrology. My 10th house has Mercury. And Mercury is a planet of many things. I love to say that about everything, because there's so many facets to everything. But Mercury does this. Mercury talks. Mercury exchanges information. So I guess that's why I'm doing this, why I make these videos of me talking, is because I feel like it's what I have to do in order to maybe make my life better. I feel like I'm gonna blow up one day. And it doesn't have to be excessive. Like, I don't need 3 million followers. I want maybe more than 8, though. Not in like a attention-seeky way, except it is in an attention-seeky way, but in a way that, like, I want to feel like my life means something. And I want what I have to say to be enough. Which is so, like, weird and selfish. Like, I don't know. But sometimes I feel like I do have a way with words. I've talked about this in my Why I Love Myself video. Go watch that one. Yeah, I should rewatch that one, because I'm not really feeling the self-love right now. But I talked about how I have a way with words. And sometimes I feel like it's like a superpower. I think everything is a superpower. Like, some people make you laugh. Some people make you cry. And I feel like I can make you think differently about things. And sometimes we need to. We need to think differently and change our perspective. And I think I might go make a video about the message of the moment that I've been feeling recently, and try to figure out what the message of the moment last month was, or like in the past few weeks or whatever. I can't remember, but I was saying, like, this is the message of the moment. Oh, I remembered it. We have to celebrate. We have to celebrate life. Yeah. Okay. So that was last month's message of the moment, is that we have to celebrate life. This new message of the moment I'm going to develop on later. It's about perspective and having an open mind. Okay, I think I'm done now. I don't know if you'll see this, but if you do, like, share, subscribe. Where are my like, share, subscribers at? That's what I want to know. Like, share, subscribe. And it's 2025, so stay alive? Question mark? No, not a question mark. Exclamation point. Stay alive. Don't die. I'm talking to myself here. I'm not gonna die, though. I'm not gonna die. Don't worry. I'm fine. I'm fine. This is no... What is this frickin' bee doing back here? Are you the same bee? We're not gonna die. We're gonna be like this bee, and we're gonna push through no matter how many times we fall in the water. Okay? Can you see the bee? The bee says bye. Okay? Bye.